Hi Soul Sisters, and welcome to this month's Soul Sister Ramblers Fitness Challenge. This month we are going to be working on squats, and I'm going to be providing you with two variations. The first one is your basic squat, and the second one is exploring a yogi squat, which is a deeper version. So with both of these options, we are going to be focusing on core strength, on strengthening the hips and the knees, opening up the hips, and also strengthening all the lower body muscles. So we're going to start first with our basic squat. And you are going to come in standing nice and tall. You're going to take your feet just slightly farther than hip distance apart. And you're going to turn your toes out just a little bit. You can bring your hands together in front of you. If you want to challenge yourself a bit more, you can take those arms, reach them out long in front. And as you exhale, you're going to bend the knees, draw the tailbone back, take the weight into the heels, and then inhale back up. And we're going to do that 5 times, keeping the chest lifted, working with the breath, whether the hands are in or whether you have them out in front, working where your limit is. Coming down as deep as is comfortable for you. And so you can start by maybe doing 5 squats, 3 repetitions, maybe just do 1 repetition, try and work your way up through the month. The second option is your yogi squat, which is a deeper squat. And I'm going to show you 3 modifications that you can do to explore the yogi squat, especially if you have knee and hip flexibility struggles. So you're going to start the same way. Feet are going to be hip distance apart. You're going to turn your toes out slightly. Feet are actually a little wider than hip distance apart. And we're going to start by just same way, bending the knees, drawing the tailbone and the hips back. And you take those forearms, you're going to rest them on the thighs. So you may be happy just hanging out here. You're engaging the core, you're engaging the lower body. If you want to come in further, we take those elbows, bring them to the insides of the knees, bring the palms together. The elbows are pushing the knees away. And then you're slowly going to start lowering the pelvis down towards the earth. Keep the chest lifted. And you're going to stay in this malasana or yogi squat as long as it feels comfortable for you. So it may be 5 seconds, it may be a minute, and you're just going to breathe. To come out, you bring the hands down and you push up. Now, if you'd like to explore this pose, but maybe have some mobility issues, some limitation in your hips and your knees, there's 2 variations you can try. So you can come up and use a chair. You're going to sit on the edge of the chair, take your feet wider than hip distance apart, and you're going to bring those elbows in between the knees, palms together, and lifting the chest. And you're going to do the same movement without the hips and pelvis coming down so low. So that's variation 1. If you want to explore a little bit deeper, you can take a couple of yoga blocks, stack them one on top of each other, gently sitting your tailbone and pelvis on the front edge of the blocks. Again, knees are farther than hip distance apart. We come into that same movement, elbows to the insides of the knees, palms together. And maybe you're just going to explore here. Now, if you want to try to explore coming into the pose without the blocks, you're going to lean forward, lift up the tailbone and the pelvis, and then bring it back down. And give that a try. So, lots of options for you this month, lots of variations to try.